Think we're rolling. Okay. Hello everyone. Today we are getting on our video 10 today, and I'm going to be keeping with the personal development and finance series. Um, and I know in my previous series I was talking about getting out of debt. That I was going to talk about that, and so today we're going to be talking about we talked about debt in the previous series, and so I'm going to quickly cover a few points about getting out of debt and where do you start and what does it take. And so I got some pointers here, obviously, when I'm looking at kind of keeping track of some of the things I want to cover quickly. Um, so let's get to the number one thing. And I know I talked about the debt and how it's almost like something everybody don't want to talk about, but everybody at the same time is thinking about, which is getting out of debt. So um step one, right? It's gonna be funny, but number one is making a decision. I'm sure you heard about any type of thing that you want to start or undertake. Start with making a decision, and so you would not believe how many people in this country do not even know how much in debt they are. Right? They don't know. They just know that just kind of a general figure um, of how much, right? Number one, you make a decision. I would like to get out of debt, right? That's where it starts. I need to get out of debt. Of course, it starts with recognizing that you're in debt, then making a decision that you want to get out of debt. But you would not believe, because it's a normal thing. Everybody just believe that, you know what, since everybody's has debt in America, so I'm gonna, why should I get out? That's how everybody leaves. That's how everybody gets by. But you can make a decision if it's you find it sick and tired of tired of having it hold you down like an anchor, like an albatross, like chains on your feet. And that debt is dragging. So you need to, if you want to get out of it, first of all, you have to identify the debt, right? And determine how much total. Find out. Make a decision. Find out how much debt you have. Okay, and then you have to design a plan. The plan is huge, but it's the execution that is even more important. But you have to design a plan to get out of debt, right? And I have a special note here. As couples, it's very important. As couples, if you're making that decision, it has to be as couples and get on the same page. There's some circumstances where it might create, people might be different places in their mind. This person is overwhelmed by this. She's not ready. He's not ready. You know what? One person can start and let the other come on board, because sometimes it's like it's a matter of belief. Are we really capable of getting out? So if one makes a decision and then later down the road show the other, right? How much, and then figuring out how much each of you owe, right? Couples living together in the house, the husband doesn't know how much debt the wife is in. The wife doesn't know how much. I mean, total debt. I'm not talking overall, just kind of an idea where you are. You want to sit down and pull out all the cards, all the accounts, revolving everything. You need to figure out what it is, the amount, and then work a plan, design a plan, what to pay every month. What should I pay? That's the case where both are doing together. If they're not at that point, it's about to get some high pitched conversations. And then let one person that's not ready kind of continue to do the threading thing, and then one other gets more serious and to kind of focus on the dad. And again, it's about where you focus it, right? Show me when you put what you're in your calendar. Show me where you spend your money, and I will show you where your priorities are. It's pretty much that. I say design a plan right next, and then work the plan. Whatever plan you guys have, you gotta start working it. Tackling that. How do you do that? I'm not gonna get into details, but you get to the amounts and you get to the interest amounts and which one are highest to the lowest. Or if your strategy is what's the biggest amount to the smallest, whatever works, you start like that, and you get a board, you buy something, you write the accounts down every month, you pay, you look at it, you work the plan, and then do an assessment from time to time. Where do you stand, right? At the end of each month, where do we stand? Where are we? What percentage have we paid down? You continue to focus on it. It has to continue to be a focus for you to get out of there. It has to be a focus. If it's not a focus, it's never going to happen. And up down here, reward each other from time to time about some accomplishment, right? We get just pay off this card. Let's go ahead and celebrate wisely, right? Just a little celebration. That reward is another motivation to continue on the path, to continue to get the result that you want as far as getting out of that. So every time you pay something off, reward yourself, a little celebration at home. It doesn't have to be out. In these days, it has to be at home almost, right? Um, and then as you do, it's not going to be easy, but I want you to use the concept, right? Visualization. Visualize yourself out of that. Think about how it's going to feel to look at all these credit cards and they finally paid off. Those line of credit, those consolidation loans. Um, and finally, that car loan, slowly going up to the bigger amounts, right? The larger amount before we tackle the kahunas, right? Student loans, mortgage, whoo, right? During that time, you're still paying those, but you're kind of like keeping those on the normal until you get to that. And you do the roll effect. You continue to consider even the account that were paid. When you jump on the next account, you budget the amount you were using to pay the one that you already paid off. You still use that amount as if you're still paying the other cards and add roll effect of the amount and continue to tackle on the other one and use the same budget from the previous that you paid off. You continue to consider that you were paying it, you're still paying it, but it's already paid off. But you use that amount and add to the other in order to roll it up and continue to pay down the other as you go up in amount, right? And then again, I said visualize, right? Think about how it's gonna feel like you're only gonna have the mortgage if you need maybe car and then student loan if that's something are you doing. Um, and then finally, hey, you know what? The day of total debt is coming, so make sure that when that day happens, you do an actual better, bigger celebration, and then from that point on, you stay in debt, out of debt. Obviously, you continue to stay out of debt, and then you change your lifestyle financially and start making better financial decisions. Use your credit card in a better way, that the way you should have done it initially, right? So you change your lifestyle in terms of your mindset about how you use your money so that you never find yourself again. God forbid, right? In that situation. I know a lot of situations are different. People have different stuff that happen. Again, I'm not trying to be tone deaf. There's a lot of different situations here, but I'm just talking from a general perspective. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'm going to jump in the next video next time. You guys take care. Obviously, you subscribe if you like some of the value. You hit like and all the other notification that you need. And I'll see you next time. See you guys. Peace.